Hey guys, it's Miss Ross to teach Superkids this week. This is our third week of remote learning Superkids. So if you get your packet, you have this list of Superkids lessons. So the pink lessons, those first four are the ones we did week 1. The next green ones that are 5, that was last week, week 2. And we ended on page 16 in this book last week. So we're going to start on page 17 of this book today for lesson 6 and 7. So after we finish 6 and 7, we're going to start the letter J, which is also in this book. So this is the only book you need for this week. All right, here we go. So for lesson 6, we are going to hear about the third act of the Glum Princess. So get excited to read through that next part of the Glum Princess. This first one is a narration with commentary. We know that means that it's going to explain what's happening so that we can have some background knowledge and learn about the story. So let's listen very attentively to the Glum Princess Act 3. Follow along on page 17.
Look at the big picture at the top of page 17. Listen as I read the title of the last act. Act 3, Daffodil the Dragon. Now it's the dragon keeper's turn to present his animal. The dragon's name is Daffodil. Listen to the dragon keeper say the words on page 17.
Daffodil is not a bad dragon. I bet the princess will like Daffodil.
A dragon is an unusual or odd animal for a pet. Dragons are make-believe. In this play, the Superkids are pretending that the dragon is real. Dragons grow really big and can blow fire from their mouths. Let's see what will happen next. Turn to pages 18 and 19.
Okay, make sure you're on page 18 and 19 so that you can listen for the next part of the play.
Look at the big picture at the top of pages 18 and 19. The dragon keeper is scolding Daffodil so that she behaves. Listen to the characters say the words on page 18.
Sit still, Daffodil. A dragon must not act up at the castle. A dragon must not huff and puff. A dragon must let the princess pet him. Huff, huff.
Now look at the box with the words on page 19. The queen and king are worried that the dragon is too dangerous. It might destroy their castle. The question asker wonders what the princess thinks about the dragon. Listen to the characters say the words.
Will the king and queen let a dragon in the castle? A dragon is a bad pet. A dragon will kick the castle to bits. Quick, get rid of the dragon. No, stop.
Now turn to page 20.
Make sure you turn to page 20 for the end of the story.
Look at the big picture at the top of page 20. The princess is hugging the king and queen. Is she hugging them because she is afraid of Daffodil? Or is she hugging them because she's happy and likes Daffodil? Listen to the characters say the words.
I like the dragon. I picked Daffodil for a pet. The dragon wins. At last the princess grins.
Hooray! The princess liked one of the animals. She picked Daffodil as her pet, so Daffodil wins the pet contest. At last, the princess is a happy princess instead of a glum princess. Daffodil looks like a happy dragon, too. And the king and queen are smiling and happy because the princess is happy. Listen as I read the last 2 words on the page. The end.
All right, so that's the end of our story. Do you like the pet that the princess picked? Do you think she might be a little crazy for picking a dragon? I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, so in lesson 6, we are not going to have any pages that are writing, but this is what I want you to do. So I want you to read the story from beginning to end. You know what I'm about to say. When you read the story from beginning to end, what should you do after? Retell it. So go from the beginning to the end of the story. If you need help, you can ask your parent or another sibling to help you. Read from beginning to end and retell that story. You can retell it to your family. You can retell it to a stuffed animal. You can retell it to a pet. Retell that story. Also, think about some things that happen in the story. Think about the problem. What was the problem that the princess had? She couldn't find a pet that she liked, right? And that made her glum. Glum is another word for sad, remember? Now, how did the princess problem get solved? She found a pet that she liked, which was the dragon. That's how she solved her problem. So, with your family, read through the story from beginning to end. Retell it to a sibling, a parent, a stuffed animal, and tell somebody the problem and the solution of the story. Now, let's move on to the next lesson is 7. So if you're just doing lesson 6, stop the video. Now we're going to lesson 7. Now, on lesson 7, it says to read through the story again to help you with the comprehension activity. So, I want you to pause the video, refresh your memory, go from the story from the beginning to end, and see if you think you're ready for the next part. You're gonna have to know the story to do the next page. So, if you go to page 21, that's our next activity. All right, so on this page, it has a sentence, and then the sentence tells you something about a character in the story. You have to decide which character the sentence is describing. So let's look at the first one. I want you to try to read the sentence on your own first. I'm going to put my little pointer under the words, try to read it yourself, and then after that, we'll read it together. So let's try it. Okay, it should have been, I like to huff and puff. Now, do you think the dragon, the kangaroo, or the cricket liked to huff and puff in the story? Think about what you know in the story. Which character likes to huff and puff? The dragon. And who played the dragon? Golly. All right, circle Golly for me and cross out the kangaroo and the cricket. All right, the next one, I want you to try to read on your own again. I'm going to put my little mouse under the words. Try to read it. Right, it should have been, I like to hop. Now, Which one of these characters likes to hop? The pigs, the cricket, or the king? The cricket likes to hop. So circle that cricket, cross out the pig, and cross out the king. Next one, try to read it without me. I'm gonna put my pointer under it. Let's see. Okay, it should have been, I like mud. So, which character do you know liked mud? Was it the princess, the cricket, or the pigs? Which ones liked mud? Definitely the pig. So circle the pig, cross out the cricket, and cross out the princess. All right, this next sentence a little bit longer, but I think you can handle it. Let's see if you can. All right, try to read it without me. Okay, should have read. I like to put stuff in the big pocket. So, which one of these characters had a big pocket? Was it the kangaroo, the dragon, or the pigs? The kangaroo. So, the kangaroo is the only one that had a pocket. Circle that kangaroo and cross out the dragon and the pig. All right, last sentence. Try to read it without me one time and then we'll read it together. Okay, should have read, I like the dragon the best. Which character liked the dragon the best? Was it the pigs, the princess, or the kangaroo? The princess. Whether you agree or not, she liked that dragon the best of all the pets, so circle that princess and cross out the pigs and the kangaroo. And then you're done with that page. All right. So, if you are just doing lesson 7, you can stop the video for today. All right. Now, we're going to go to our next unit. So we have a new song. All right. Now, this is the J song. So get ready to listen attentively and listen for those J sounds. J makes the J sound. So let's listen. Here we go.
Hello, it's Annabella. I'm the super noodle today, and I've got just a few jokes to tickle your funny bone, just a few tricks to joggle your brain, just a few games to play with the Superkids on the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. Just some jazz, razzle dazzle, just a few ropes, you're just for joy. Just a few jams, jelly at your peanut butter on the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. Just a few jumps to bump to. Just a few jacks to pick up fast. Just a few rings to juggle up high. And now at last, it's my turn to be the jolly super noodle. It's my turn to plan a perfect day. It's my turn to jump, jostle, jump, to go with you on the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest
right, so who's our super
Hello.
noodle today? Super noodle is Edabetta. I hope you found lots of J sounds in that video. Go back and watch it again and see how many you can find. All right, we're gonna start with our alphabet card for J. So if you look at it, it shows you how to write that letter J, the uppercase and the lowercase J. All right, and if you look right here, that's called a jack in the box. And jack in the box starts with a J sound. All right, let's listen for the J sound.
J. J. J.
Now be careful when you're saying that sound, not to say J. Just say J. All right, just like in juice, or in jump, or in jam. All right, now we're gonna do our handwriting for J. Now, if you look at this page 23, make sure you're there. We're gonna do 2 lines of uppercase J. Uppercase letters almost always start on the strawberry line. So we're gonna start at the strawberry, go all the way down to the chocolate and make a hook. Now, does that hook go all the way to vanilla? No, it goes just under the vanilla. So go from the strawberry all the way to the chocolate and up just a little bit more. That's our uppercase J. Now, lowercase j is kind of like Q and P. It goes underneath the chocolate line. So it starts at the vanilla, not the strawberry, the vanilla, goes all the way down, makes a hook, and then you put a little dot between the strawberry and vanilla. You put a dot. Now, should that dot be way up here by the strawberry? No. Should that dot be right on top of the vanilla? No. Make sure it's in between the strawberry and chocolate line when you make that dot. All right. Then those next lines, you're doing capital and lowercase together. Then if you look, there's a sentence. So we're gonna blend that sentence. Get your blending arms ready. So you have J, A, K. Remember, 2 sounds together that are the same sound. 2 letters together that makes the same sound only makes 1 sound. J, A, K. Jack. Jack. Okay, Jack is the first word. Jack, we know this next word, it's a sight word. Jack and, let's blend the next one. J, I, O. J, I, Jill. Right, Jack and Jill. What are they doing? Let's blend it. J, P, jump. All right, let's read that whole sentence together. Jack and Jill jump. Now make sure you don't skip this last line. You're gonna write that sentence another time on this line. Jack and Jill jump. Remember to put finger spaces between all of your words so you can tell the individual words. All right, pause this video and do your handwriting. Okay, if you're done with your handwriting, you can turn to page 24. Now, page 24 is gonna be really fun. You need your crayons. If you don't have your pencil box with you right now, go get it. You need your crayon box. You need red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, and green. You need all of those colors. It shows you what colors you need at the bottom. All right, once you get your crayons, come back and see this part of the video. Okay, now if you look at this red square, we're gonna blend that word. All of these are J words. Now, it looks kind of long, but I think we can handle it. All right, let's try. J, A, K, E, T, jack, jacket. Good job. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna find that word jacket on this page, and you're gonna color every word jacket that you see red. So pause the video. Every word jacket. I see one right here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Jacket. All right. Ooh, and right here. Make sure you don't forget that one. Once you've colored all your red words, you're gonna go to orange. So get your orange crayon out and get your blending arm ready for this word. Let's blend it together. Jam, jam, jam. Okay, that word is jam. So every word jam that you see on this page, you're gonna color orange. I see jam right here, right here, right here, right here. I see jam here. I see jam here. You see any more? I think that's all of them. So make sure you color all of these orange. When we finish this coloring, you're gonna have a secret message revealed. Get ready. Right. Once you're done with orange, pause it if you're not done with orange, and then get your yellow crayon. So this is yellow. You're gonna use every word that looks like this word is gonna be yellow. Let's blend it together. Get your blending arms out. Okay. J, E, T, jet, jet. Okay, that word is jet. So everywhere you see that word jet, J-E-T, you're gonna color it yellow. So let's see, jet. I see one here. That should be yellow. Right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here should be yellow. Okay, pause this video. Finish coloring all the yellow jets. All right, next crayon is gonna be blue. Okay, let's get your blending arm ready for this word. J, just. All right, that word is just. J-U-S-T spells just. So everywhere you see that word, you're gonna color it blue. So let's see where we can find them. I see a just here. I see a just here. This one's a little tricky, they're not all together. Ooh, there's a just here, and here, and here, and here. All right. And if you get to the end and you have a couple you forgot to color, just look at your code and it'll tell you what color to color them, okay? All right, if you haven't finished blue, pause it so you can do your blue. And then get your purple crayon. Let's blend this word. Now, be careful. The purple and the green words look so much the same, okay? But what is one difference between the purple word and the green word is the middle sound, the middle letter. So don't get tricked up. All right, let's blend this one. J-A-B, let's blend it. J-A-B, jab, jab. Okay, jab. Now, look for the A in the middle of jab before you color it, so you don't color the wrong ones. I see a jab here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Oh, what about this one? Nope, that's an O. Don't color purple. Okay, this one. Ooh, that one's purple. Okay, what about this one? Nope, that's an O. Don't color purple. All right, that's an O, that's an O. Is there any more jabs? Don't think so. Okay, so it's just these on the bottom. Okay, all right. Pause the video to finish the purple ones. Okay, all right. The next one we're gonna color is green. So get that green crayon out. Get your blending arm ready to blend that word. Let's try it. Job. 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 What's that word? Job. Job has what letter in the middle? O. So you're gonna look for J-O-B. That word job is gonna be green. Ooh, I see one here and here and here. All around here and here and here and here. Oh, one right here. Ooh, there's one in the middle. Ooh, there's another one in the middle. Okay, make sure you color all of those green. Pause it so you can do the green words. All right. Good job, guys. Okay, that's the end of lesson 1 in unit 22. So if you're just doing that lesson for today, you can stop the video. All right. Lesson 2. All right, so you're gonna go to page 25 and 26 for lesson 2. Let's see. All right, we're gonna start on page 25. Now, we're gonna listen to this, the Superkids song one more time because there's a lot of these in the song and it'll help you out, okay? So look at 25 and 26. If you see something in that page, in the song that's on that page, you're gonna circle it, okay? I wish I could play the song and do the page at the same time, but it's not working. Okay, so. All right, let's listen to that song one more time.
Hello, it's Annabella. I'm the super noodle today, and I've got just a few jokes to tickle your funny bone, just a few tricks to jog your brain, just a few games to play with the super kids on the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. Just some jazz, rise and tells you just a few ropes to jump for joy.
Okay, did you hear the jump for joy with the jump rope? If you see a jump rope, circle it.
Just a few jams, jelly at your peanut butter.
Ooh, what did you hear with the J there? Jam. If you see jam, circle it.
On the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day.
All right, you might not know what this is. It's a joke book. You see a joke book, you can circle it.
Just a few jumps to bump to. Just a few jacks to pick up fast.
Okay, this is a game called Jacks. If you've never played Jacks, you might ask your parents how to play. It's a game with these little spiky balls that are called jacks and a bouncy ball. And you bounce it and see how many of them that you can pick up. So if you see any jacks that look like this on the page, circle those.
Just a few rings to juggle up high. And now at last, it's my turn to be the jolly super noodle. It's my turn to plan a perfect day. It's my turn to jump a jostle jump to joke with you on the jolliest jingle jangle day. Hey, just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What day? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest jingle jangle day.
missed any. We might have. Okay, let's look at this page, 25. Ooh, okay, we did the jump rope. We did the jam. You should have circled the jam. And the jacks. You see anything else that starts with a J sound? Remember we talked about this on our letter card? What is that called? A jack in the box. So circle that jack in the box. And what kind of sound was Adabetta making with the bells? You remember? Remember she said jingle jangle? Jingle jangle starts with a J. So circle those bells for jingle jangle. Now what is this? The jacket. Jacket also starts with a J sound. Now you might be a little stumped on this one. This is a puzzle, but it's a specific kind of puzzle. It's called a jigsaw puzzle. Do you hear a J at the beginning of jigsaw? So do I. So circle the jigsaw puzzle, and that's the end of the J sounds on that page. All right. Okay, now on this page, you're gonna listen to the instructions to know what to do. We're looking for the middle sounds. Now, if you remember, we always do roller coasters to help us out. If you can't think of the middle sound, do a roller coaster and it will help you find it. All right, here we go.
Superkids Club. Student Book. Unit 22, page 26. Listen carefully and follow my directions. When you hear this sound, your teacher will pause this recording so you have time to mark your answer. Look at the puzzle pieces next to tick.
Hi, Annabella. What's up? Hi, I have a new jigsaw puzzle word game. Want to play?
What's a jigsaw puzzle word game?
How does it work?
Each puzzle piece has a letter on it. See? I'll put down some pieces and leave a space for another piece. You each get a puzzle piece with a letter on it too. Then you try to fit your puzzle piece in the space I left to make a word. Okay, let's try it. Yes, Annabella. Hot Rod, Elf, Lily, and Tick and I are ready to play. Okay, I'll put down P and T and leave a space between them. Who has a piece that will fit in that space?
I do. If I put this piece between the P and the T, I can make the word pot.
Pot?
Yes, like in teapot.
Tick made the word pot. Pot. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of pot.
Okay, so Tick made this first word pot. So let's try a roller coaster. Pot. Now, in the middle, what did we hear? Pot. What did you hear? Ah. Write the lowercase letter that makes the ah sound in this blank. Let's see if you can get it. All right, write it down. The lowercase letter that makes the ah sound.
Now look at the puzzle pieces next to Hot Rod.
Hey, I have a piece that can go between P and T to make a word too.
Sure. Nobody said there is only one right answer. What word can you make, Hot Rod?
If I put my piece between P and T, I can make the word pat. Pat. That rhymes with fat, hat, and cat.
Hot Rod made the word pat. Pat. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of pat.
Okay, so let's do a roller coaster for pat. Pat, do it with me. Pat. Pat. What do you hear in the middle? Ah, right? So The middle sound Hot Rod put in there makes an ah sound. Write the letter you think makes the ah sound between the P and the T by Hot Rod. Make sure it's a lowercase letter. All right, here we go.
Now look at the puzzle pieces next to Lily.
I can make a word too. I think if you put any puzzle piece with a vowel on it between P and T, you can make a word. What's a vowel? Well, some letters are called consonants and the others, A, E, I, O, and U, are called vowels. Oh! Anyway, if I put the vowel I have between P and T, I can make the word pet. You mean pet like a dog or a cat or a canary? Yes, exactly.
Lily made the word pet. Pet. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of pet.
Okay, Lily made the word pet. Let's do a roller coaster for pet. 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 What do you hear in the middle? Pet. Now, we hear an in the middle of pet. What sound is that? What letter makes that sound? Write the lowercase letter that makes the sound between the P and the T next to Lily right here. Lowercase letter that makes the sound. All right.
Now look at the puzzle pieces next to Alf.
This is a good game, Annabetta. You're right, Elf. Hey, Annabetta, can I put down some different pieces now?
Go right ahead, Hot Rod.
I'm going to put down 3 pieces this time.
You put down S, C, K.
And here's a piece for you, Annabetta, and one for you, Elf, and one for each of you, Tick, Lily, and Fritz. Let's see what words you can make now.
My piece will fit. I can make a word. If I put my piece in the middle, I can make a word that means the same thing as ill.
Oh, you mean you can make the word sick. Sick means the same thing as ill.
That's right, Fritz. I added a piece to make the word sick.
Alf made the word sick. Sick. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of sick.
Okay, we're looking for the middle sound again. We have the word sick. So do it with me. Sick. Sick. What do you hear in the middle? Sick. Right? Think of the sound. What letter makes the sound? That's the letter that Alf used to make sick. Write the lowercase letter that makes the sound in between the S and the CK next to Alf. Let's see if you're right in a minute. All right.
Now look at the puzzle pieces next to Annabetta.
I have a piece that will fit. If I put my piece in the space, it makes a whole new word.
That's great. By changing just one letter, you can make a whole new word. What word did you make, Annabetta?
This word is the name of something you wear on your foot to keep it warm.
Well, the word you made couldn't be slipper. There's no k sound in slipper.
I bet the word is sock. You're right, Lily. The word I made is sock.
Annabetta made the word sock. Sock. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of sock.
Okay, so Annabetta made the word sock. So let's do a roller coaster. Do it with me. Sock. 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 What do you hear in the middle? saw, ah. Okay, what letter do you know makes the ah sound? Ah. Write that lowercase letter that makes the ah sound between the S and the CK next to Etta Betta. All right.
Now look at the puzzle pieces next to Fritz.
Finally, I can make a word too. If I put my piece after S and before CK, I can make the word that rhymes with backpack.
I bet I can figure out what word you mean. It rhymes with backpack, but it starts with S. It must be a sack. Sack!
What is a sack? A sack is a kind of bag.
Fritz made the word sack. Sack. Write the lowercase letter for the middle sound of sack.
All right, so we're looking for the middle sound in sack. Let's do a roller coaster. Sack. Sack. Did you hear it? What's the middle sound? Sa. Now we know a letter that makes the ah sound. That must be the letter he used. So write the lowercase letter that makes the ah sound between the S and the CK next to our friend. All right, let's see. Listen, I bet you they're going to tell us to check our answers and see if they're correct.
Let's check your answers. You should have written these lowercase letters. Next to tick, O for pot.
Okay, your first letter should have been O.
Next to hot rod, A for hat.
Okay, next to hot rod, you should have had an A for pat.
Next to lily, E for pet.
Okay, next to Lily, you should have had an E for pet.
Next to Alf, I for sick.
Next to Alf, I for sick.
Next to Etta Betta, O for sock.
All right, next to Adabata, O for sock.
Next to Fritz, A for sack.
Next to Fritz, A for sack. So I hope you got those right and you can correct them if you didn't. All right, now we're gonna go to page 27. Here we go. All right, now we are going to be practicing rhyming on this page. Now, remember friends, in Blue Book, Parents, Blue Book is one of our books that we used for sounds. Phonemic awareness is a fancy name for it, sounds. And we practice all of those things all the time. So rhyming was one of those things we did in Blue Book, guys, remember? So you're gonna look at the picture on the page and the word on the page, and you're gonna see if they rhyme, all right? So look at this word, okay? One of the letters we're gonna have to trace. Big, big, right? Big. So trace that I in big. Now this one they gave away. What's a word that rhymes with big? Pig. Pig rhymes with big. Think of some other words that rhyme with big if you can. Big, pig. Remember, we can make silly words too, like sig, lig, wig. All right, now look at the next one. Now, this one's a little more tricky, but I think you can get it. We have 10. Trace that E in 10. Trace that E in 10. And then look at this picture. Now, if we count, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But what are there 10 of that could rhyme with 10? 10, what? 10 boys. Does that rhyme? No. What could we say? 10 men. 10 men rhyme. What also rhymes with 10 and men? Think about it. 10 men. Pen. Maybe. 10 pen men. When, Len, Ben. We have a Ben in our class, don't we? Pretty cool. All right, look at the next one. Blend it with me. Sat. Sat. Trace that A in the middle of sat. Trace the A in the middle of sat. Once you've done that, think about what this picture is and if it rhymes with sat. Sat. Cat. That one was so easy. Sat and cat rhyme. What's another word that rhymes with sat and cat? Maybe bat. Wat. Rat. There's lots of words that could rhyme with sat and cat. Good job. All right, now let's do the next one. Blend it. Ah. Hot. Ooh, okay, hot. Trace that O in the middle of hot. And then try to think of what this picture is that could rhyme with hot. Is it hot pan? Does that rhyme? No. Hot water? No, it doesn't rhyme. What do you think it is? Hot pot. It's gotta be pot. Hot pot. Does that rhyme? It does. What else rhymes with hot and pot? Lot. Tot. Like tater tot. Think of some other words that might rhyme with hot and pot. Good job. All right. So if you are just doing lesson 2 in unit 22, you can stop the video. All right, we're going to do our last lesson for the week, lesson 3. All right, lesson 3 is going to start on page 28. All right. So go to this page. It's coming up. All right, so on this page, we have Ada Beta, Tick and Tack, and Alf. And let's see what they're saying. Okay, let's try to read it. Read it without me once, this sentence. I like lip flips. Lip flips? Wonder what that is. Let's try. Let's say Tick's words. Let's try it. Big bugs sip pop. Is that kind of hard to say? Big bugs sip pop. Can you say it a bunch of times? Big bugs sip pop. Big bugs sip pop. Big bugs sip pop. Ooh, it's kind of hard. That's what a lip slip is. It's also called a tongue twister. All right, let's try this one. Quick ducks quack. Quick ducks quack. Quick ducks quack. Quick ducks quack. It's kind of hard, isn't it? All right, let's try this next one. 11 lemons. 11 lemons 11 lemons, 11 lemons. Whew, that's kind of hard, huh? All right, now we're going to use what they said to help us out. What they said to help us out. Let's read it. Edabetta said, I like lip flips. Okay, now, said is the sight word that we're learning on this page. Said, to review. All right, now, Tick said, big bugs zip pop. So you're going to trace that word said next to tick. Make sure you trace the S-A-I-D. All right. You can pause this video to trace it. Now the next one is talk. Talk said, quick ducks quack. I'm going to trace the word said again next to talk. S-A-I-D. If you need to, pause the video so you can trace that word said. All right. The next one is missing a word, and we're going to try to figure out what it is. Alf, 11 lemons. What word is missing that's in all these other sentences? Alf said 11 lemons. This time you're not going to trace it. You're going to use your memory and the words above it to look at to write your own word said. Make sure it's lowercase letters. You're only going to that vanilla line. You're going to write S-A-I-D. If you need to pause the video, you can to write that word said. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't go to the next one. All right, now on this one, it's the same thing. So we have Cass and Sal, and they're doing a different lip flips. Lip flips itself is kind of a lip flip. Okay, look at what Cass is saying. What is she saying? Read it. Twins spin. Can you say that 10 times? Twin spin, 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 twin. It's hard, isn't it? That's a tongue twister. Twins spin. All right. Cass said twins spin. So trace that word said again. If you need to pause the video, you can. Trace that word said next to Cass, S-A-I-D. Now we're going to look at Sal. What did Sal say? Let's see if you can read it on your own before I tell you. Crabs grab rabbits. Crabs grab rabbits. Crabs grab rabbits. Crabs grab rabbits. Ooh, that's hard, huh? All right. What's missing in our sentence down here, though? It says Sal said. We're going to write that word said again. Remember, it's S-A-I-D, all lowercase letters on this line. Don't pass that vanilla line. S-A-I-D. Sal said, crabs grab rabbits. All right, and this is going to be for the next lesson, not for today. So don't worry about that part yet. All right, so there we go. That is lesson 3. So we're going to finish those lessons next week. All right, so you should have finished page 29 on May 1st, if you're doing it day by day. All right, remember these are due on Sunday night at 10 p.m. And that is all of our Superkids for the week. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If anything was confusing, I hope you guys have a wonderful week.